In the vast and intricate tapestry of our world, a quiet yet profound revolution is taking place. It's a revolution powered not by conflict, but by the very elements that have sustained life for millennia: the sun, the water, the wind, and the earth itself. I am MD Abubakar Siddiqui, and today we journey to the heart of Bangladesh, a nation of remarkable resilience and ingenuity, to witness its extraordinary embrace of green energy. This is a story of hope, a narrative of how human innovation, when aligned with the rhythms of nature, can forge a sustainable future for us all. The quest for clean, renewable power is perhaps the most critical challenge of our time, and here, in the lush landscapes and bustling communities of Bangladesh, we can see the solutions beginning to flourish. This is not merely about technology, it is about a fundamental shift in our relationship with the planet. It's about harnessing the immense perpetual power of our natural world in a way that nourishes rather than depletes. In this exploration, we will delve into the very heart of this green energy movement, examining the elegant simplicity and profound impact of these projects. We will look closely at 4 key pillars of this transformation, each a testament to the potential that lies within our grasp. From the silent, sun-drenched rooftops to the powerful rush of river currents, a new chapter in our planet's history is being written. Join me as we uncover the marvels of solar power, capturing the sun's boundless energy. We will then witness the immense force of water tamed by hydroelectric ingenuity. Our journey will also take us into the world of biomass, where the cycle of life itself becomes a source of power. And finally, we will feel the breath of the planet as we explore the elegant dance of the wind turbine. Together, these technologies are not just powering homes and industries, they are lighting the way towards a cleaner, brighter, and more harmonious world for generations to come. Let us begin. Our story begins with the most ancient and abundant source of energy known to our planet, the sun. Every single day, it bathes our world in more energy than humanity could possibly consume in an entire year. Here in Bangladesh, a nation blessed with generous sunlight, the challenge has been to simply and effectively catch this celestial gift. The answer lies in the quiet, unassuming elegance of the solar panel. These dark silicon surfaces are a marvel of human engineering, designed to perform a kind of modern-day alchemy. They are not just objects, they are our direct connection to the star that gives us life, turning its light into the electricity that powers our own. The process itself is a silent spectacle of physics. Within each solar cell, photons, tiny packets of light energy from the sun, strike a semiconductor material, typically silicon. This impact is just enough to knock electrons loose from their atoms. A carefully designed electrical field within the cell then directs these freed electrons, forcing them to flow in a single direction. This ordered flow of electrons is what we know as an electric current. It is a beautifully simple concept, a direct conversion of light into electrical power with no moving parts, no noise, and no emissions. It is nature's energy, captured with human ingenuity. The impact of this technology across Bangladesh is nothing short of transformative. In remote, off-grid villages, where the darkness of night once brought life to a halt, rooftops now glisten with these panels. They power lights for children to study by, refrigerators to preserve food and medicine, and pumps to bring clean water from the ground. This is not just about convenience, it is a fundamental elevation of the quality of life. It grants communities a newfound independence, freeing them from a reliance on expensive and polluting fossil fuels and connecting them to the modern world on their own terms. This decentralized power source is a cornerstone of energy democracy. Large-scale solar farms are also taking root. Vast fields of panels arranged in meticulous grids, silently harvesting sunlight on an industrial scale. They feed clean energy directly into the national grid, reducing the country's carbon footprint and enhancing its energy security. Each panel, whether on a rural hut or in a sprawling solar park, represents a small but powerful victory in the global effort to create a sustainable energy system, a silent testament to a future powered by the sun. From the silent power of the sun, we now turn to another of nature's formidable forces, the relentless flowing power of water. Rivers are the arteries of our planet, carving landscapes and sustaining ecosystems for eons. For centuries, humanity has recognized the immense energy carried within these currents, from the simple water wheels of antiquity to the colossal structures of the modern era. In Bangladesh, a land defined by its mighty rivers like the Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Meghna, Harnessing this power is a natural and logical step towards a cleaner energy portfolio. The hydroelectric power plant stands as a monument to this endeavor. The principle behind hydroelectric generation is one of controlled power, a grand-scale conversion of potential energy into kinetic and then electrical energy. It begins with the construction of a dam, a massive barrier that holds back a river's flow, creating a vast reservoir behind it. This body of still water represents an enormous store of potential energy. When the time is right, sluice gates in the dam are opened, allowing the water to rush downwards through large pipes known as penstocks. The force of gravity pulls the water with incredible speed and pressure, transforming its potential energy into powerful kinetic energy. This focused torrent of water is directed at the blades of a large turbine, a machine akin to a giant, sophisticated water wheel. The sheer force of the water striking the blades causes the turbine to spin at high speed. This spinning motion is the mechanical heart of the process. The turbine is connected by a shaft to a generator, and as the turbine rotates, so does the generator's rotor. It is within the generator that the final magical transformation occurs. The spinning mechanical energy is converted into electrical energy through the principles of electromagnetic induction, ready to be transmitted across the country. Hydroelectric power offers a source of clean, reliable, and dispatchable energy. Unlike solar or wind, its output can be controlled, ramped up or down to meet fluctuating demand, providing crucial stability to the national grid. The Kaptai Dam on the Karnafuli River, for example, has been a cornerstone of Bangladesh's power supply for decades. While the construction of such large-scale projects requires careful environmental and social consideration, they represent a powerful method of generating vast amounts of electricity without burning fossil fuels, using the timeless, enduring cycle of water to power a nation's progress. Our exploration now takes us from the grand scale of sun and river to a source of energy that is altogether more humble, yet intimately connected to the cycle of life itself. This is the world of biomass. The term simply refers to organic matter, anything that is or was recently alive. It is the fallen leaf, the stalk of harvested rice, the waste from our farms and our cities. For millennia, humanity's primary fuel was biomass, in the simple form of burning wood. Today, modern science has refined this ancient practice into a sophisticated and sustainable form of renewable energy. The fundamental principle of biomass energy is that all organic material contains stored chemical energy, originally captured from the sun through photosynthesis. The goal is to release this energy in a controlled and useful way. There are several methods to achieve this. The most direct is combustion, where agricultural residue like rice husks or sugarcane bagasse is burned in a high-efficiency furnace to heat water, create steam, and drive a turbine to generate electricity. This process turns what was once considered waste into a valuable fuel source, creating a closed-loop system within the agricultural economy. Beyond simple burning, more advanced techniques are emerging. One such process is anaerobic digestion. In a sealed, oxygen-free tank called a digester, microorganisms break down wet organic matter, such as animal manure or food waste. As they work, they produce a biogas, primarily composed of methane, which can be captured and burned to generate heat or electricity. The leftover material, known as digestate, is a nutrient-rich fertilizer, which can be returned to the soil, completing the natural cycle. It is a wonderfully efficient system, turning two waste products, manure and carbon dioxide, into two valuable products, energy and fertilizer. In the context of Bangladesh, a densely populated and agrarian nation, biomass holds immense potential. It offers a way to manage agricultural and municipal waste, reducing pollution and landfill pressure, while simultaneously generating localized, reliable power. Small-scale biogas digesters are already providing cooking fuel and electricity to rural households, improving sanitation and reducing the drudgery of collecting firewood. On a larger scale, biomass power plants can provide a stable energy source that complements the intermittent nature of solar and wind, creating a more resilient and sustainable energy ecosystem built upon the very foundation of life's renewal. Finally, we turn our attention to an invisible yet ever-present force of nature, the wind. The movement of air across the surface of our planet, driven by the uneven heating of the sun, is a colossal engine of kinetic energy. For centuries, we have harnessed this power to propel our ships and grind our grain. Today, we capture it with a technology that is both strikingly modern and elegantly simple, the wind turbine. These towering structures, with their gracefully rotating blades, have become iconic symbols of the green energy revolution, standing like sentinels on coastlines and hilltops, silently harvesting the power of the breeze. The operation of a wind turbine is a masterful application of aerodynamics. Each of the three long blades is shaped much like an airplane's wing, with a curved top surface and a flatter bottom. As the wind flows over the blade, it travels faster over the curved top surface than the flat bottom. This difference in speed creates a pressure differential, lower pressure above the blade and higher pressure below. This imbalance generates a force known as lift, which pulls the blade forward, causing the entire rotor assembly to spin. It is not the force of the wind pushing the blades, but the aerodynamic lift that drives them. This rotational motion is the key to generating electricity. The spinning rotor is connected through a gearbox to a generator housed in the nacelle, the box-like structure at the top of the tower. The gearbox increases the rotational speed from the relatively slow spin of the blades to the high speed required by the generator to produce electricity efficiently. Much like in a hydroelectric plant, the generator then uses the principle of electromagnetic induction to convert this mechanical energy into electrical power, which is then sent down the tower and into the grid. The entire structure can even pivot, or yaw, to face directly into the wind, maximizing its energy capture. For a country like Bangladesh, with its long coastline along the Bay of Bengal, the potential for wind power is significant. Coastal areas and offshore locations often experience strong, consistent winds that are ideal for energy generation. Projects like the wind farm in Cox's Bazar are pioneering this technology in the country. Wind turbines provide a vital source of clean energy that produces no greenhouse gas emissions during operation. They are a crucial component in a diversified green energy strategy, working in concert with solar and hydro to ensure a steady supply of power, capturing the ceaseless breath of the sky to power the ambitions of a nation. We have journeyed across the vibrant landscapes of Bangladesh, and what we have witnessed is more than just an assembly of new technologies. We have seen the dawn of a new relationship between a nation and the natural world. From the sun-drenched solar panel to the mighty river, from the humble rice husk to the invisible wind, the message is profoundly clear. The very elements that have shaped this land for millennia now hold the key to its future. This is a story of human ingenuity working in harmony with the planet, not against it. It is a testament to the fact that the challenges of our time can be met with solutions that are both elegant and enduring. The path ahead for Bangladesh, and indeed for all of humanity, is one of choice. We can continue on the well-trodden road of finite resources, or we can embrace this cleaner, more sustainable way. The green energy revolution is not a distant dream. It is happening now. It is in the light that allows a child to read after dusk, in the clean power that drives industry without polluting the air, and in the hope for energy independence that empowers a nation. This is the quiet, powerful pulse of progress, a rhythm set by the sun, the water, and the wind. The future of our remarkable planet, this fragile blue sphere in the vastness of space, depends on the decisions we make today. Let us look to the example being set here in the heart of the Bengal Delta. It is a story of resilience, of innovation, and of a deep, abiding connection to the earth. The challenge is great, but the potential is greater still. By embracing the boundless energy that our planet so freely offers, we can not only power our world, but also protect it for all the generations of all the species that are yet to come. The future is not yet written, but here we can see the ink of a brighter, greener chapter beginning to flow.